Okay, so double entry system, basically we all know that our accountancy fully follow double entry system. Double entry system mean every debit is equal to correspondent credit. This is what double entry system. Okay. See, so accounting equation. So accounting equation means every debit, just now I told you, every debit is equal to corresponding credit. Listen, what do you mean by transaction, ma? So transaction, each transaction at least touch two accounts, two character. For example, purchase of purchase of machinery. So purchase of in this transaction, you may see two character. One is machinery comes in and goes out cash. So purchase of machinery mean you receive machinery and instead of this, that machinery you pay money. So 50,000. So you pay money for machinery 50,000. Okay, you receive one thing, at the same time you lose one thing. This is what double entry system. So double entry system mean each transaction minimum affect two character, maximum affect three character. Okay, ba? Now accounting equation. So accounting equation mean every debit. Yes, see this picture. What this picture is trying to say, every debit is equal to corresponding credit. So for example, you purchase okay, you sell goods to customer, you sell goods to customer. Okay, in this transaction, in your point of view, you lose your goods. Okay, at the same time customer give money to you instead of your goods. Okay va? So this is what every transaction minimum affect two character. At this statement, you receive money, at the same time you lose your goods. See this picture, 5 is equal to 5, 3 is equal to 3, 2 is equal. Okay, for example, you lose your for 50,000, you sold goods for 50,000. Your 50,000 you receive, at the same time 50,000 worth goods you lose. Okay, va? Yes. So accounting equation, listen guys, asset is equal to owner's equity plus liability. So assert, I already told you what do you mean by assert. Which things is yours? Which things is yours is called assert. You need not to return it back. Which things is yours? It is called assert. Owner's equity, that means capital. Owner's equity means capital. This capital, you know very well, the capital is under, it's called under liability, because that owner, that means owner, you started one business with the 1 lakh. You started one business with 1 lakh. Okay, this 1 lakh is called capital. This 1 lakh is called capital. Okay, this business, see, you know very well that business entity concept. Entity concept means business is separate, owner is separate. Okay, you invest 1 lakh into your business. The business has to give this 1 lakh with the profit. This business must return this 1 lakh to you with the profit. Okay, va? So you cannot leave your 1 lakh as it is. You must get it back, you know. Okay, you always, when you prepare accountancy, when you prepare accounting, you always think you are the business. Okay, when you write one entry, when you think you are the business. Listen, asset is equal to owner's equity, that means capital plus liabilities. Liabilities mean which is not yours. You must return it back. That is called liability. Okay, va? So I'll explain with the one suitable example. Okay, I started one business. Okay, Aruna started one business with 5 lakh. Okay, and I borrow money. With this 5 lakh is not enough to start my business. That's why I borrow from bank 1 lakh. Now my capital level is 6 lakh. Listen, that owner's capital 5 lakh. Listen, the owner's capital is 5 lakh plus liability. I borrow loan from bank, you know. I borrowed loan from bank. So that's 1 lakh, that 1 lakh is called liability. The owner's equity mean I invested 5 lakh. So owner's equity, yes, you enter behind this owner's equity 5 lakh plus loan, that is called liability. This loan I must repay that. Okay, that is called liability. Loan or 1 lakh. So 5 lakh plus 1 lakh. Okay, now I gathered amount. Now I got amount 6 lakh. With this 6 lakh, what are all the steps I can do? I purchase asset for, if I want to start one business, I need a factory, machinery, labor, raw material. These are all things I need to purchase. Okay. So with this 6 lakh, with this 6 lakh only, I'm going to purchase all these things. Okay, I take 2 lakh and purchase one machinery. I take 1 lakh and give rent for a factory. Okay, so this machinery, I purchase one machinery. No, that purchase of machinery is called asset. For example, 1 lakh, I bought one machinery. See, this is what asset. This 1 lakh is equal to that 1 lakh because I took money from here and spend over here. Okay, I took money from my capital and purchase one asset. That's why asset is equal to liability. Don't forget, asset is equal to liability. I take my money from here and purchase one asset here. So, for example, here 5 lakh, I entered 5 lakh here. 1 lakh, I bought machinery. That's why minus 5 lakh minus 1 lakh. Listen, so I bought a machinery, you know. So asset mean cash is also one of the asset, machinery one of the asset. So I'll explain later on. You just know what do you mean by asset, owner's equity, liability. Asset is yours. Owner's liability is not yours. See this left side. The left side is positive side. Right side is a negative side. Okay, left side is positive side, assets. So what are all the assets you have? You can frame columns according to your asset, and left side liabilities, owner's equity, capital also liability because this capital the business has to return it back to the owner. Then liabilities mean you borrow somewhere. You borrow money. This is what asset is equal to owner's equity plus liability. Yes, asset. Items of value owned by business. Owner's equity, the fund of the fund. Fund mean you get from somewhere. That is called fund. Fund mean you get somewhere. Okay, the funds of a business provided by its owner and the profit entitled to him. The business must give it back to owner. Capital plus profit. Okay. That liability mean debt owned by a business to external parties such as suppliers. You get loan from bank. This is one example for liabilities. Okay, so these are all the examples for assets. So assets mean building, motor vehicle, office equipment, furniture, stock. Stock mean closing stock. Okay, so stock, cash in hand, cash at bank. Owner's equity mean capital, profit. This two character belongs to owner's thing. Liability mean creditors. Creditors, loan from bank, other creditors. Creditors mean to whom you have to pay money. To whom you need to pay money. For example, you purchase one machinery for credit. You purchase raw material from Reliance company. You purchase raw material from Reliance company for credit. Okay, later on only, after 6 months or after 8 months only, you are going to pay that money. Pay back that money. Okay, until you need to pay money to Reliance company, So that Reliance company is called creditors, to whom you need to pay money. That is called that person is called creditor. Okay, loan from bank. Loan from bank means you get loan from bank. Other creditors mean small creditors. So every transaction will affect two items. Just now I told you every transaction affect two items, minimum two items, maximum three items. See, the equation will still balance. A is equal to owner's equity. Asset is equal to owner's equity plus liability. Transaction that affect both asset and liability. Transaction that affect both asset and liability. See, you are going to purchase dresses. You are going to purchase dresses. You have 5,000. Okay, you yes, you select one nice chudidar or else choli, whatever it is. That choli's price is 5,000. Okay, you give 5,000 and you receive that choli dress. So this choli dress is exactly equal to 5,000. Okay, at the same time you give money for that. So your money goes out, at the same time that material comes in. So equal. So 5,000 is equal to 5,000 material. Okay, this is what matching concept. Okay, This is what equation. Each transaction, purchase of choli dress, rupees 5,000. This transaction minimum affect two character. One, your money goes out, and another character, the choli dress comes in. Okay. This is what equation. Listen, asset increase, liability increase. So there are five character over there. So we'll see one by one. Only 5 rules are there. With this 5 rules only, we are going to frame all the journal entries. This 5 rules only, the whole accountancy, the whole accounting has transactions. Okay, so you need to understand that 5 rules. First rule, asset increase, liability also increase. First rule, asset increase, liability also increase. Second rule, asset decrease, liability also decrease. I'll explain with the examples. Yes. Yeah, your first character. See, your first rule, asset increase, at the same time liability increase. Second rule, asset decrease, liability also decrease. Third rule, the transaction that affect both asset and owner's equity. Asset increase, that owner's equity also increase. First character. Asset decrease, that owner's equity also decrease. You see the example. Yes, transaction that affect asset only. Asset increase, one asset increase and another asset decrease. See, first rule, asset increase, liability also increase. Second rule, asset decrease, liability also decrease. Third rule, asset increase, one asset increase and another asset decrease. The transaction that affect liability only. Liability, one liability increase. This one, fourth rule. One liability increase, at the same time another liability decrease. One liability increase, at the same time another liability decrease. This is your fourth rule. Yeah, we'll see. So you just keep remember your 4 rules. Okay, listen. John began business. John began business with the cash in hand, rupees 5,000. Okay, so in this transaction, I already told you each transaction minimum affect 2 character. You just notice this transaction. John began business with the cash. Okay, so John began business. This 5,000 mean capital because John began business. So in this transaction, 2 character is there. One is capital, another one is cash. One is capital, another one is cash. The 2 form is same only. Okay, I started one business with 5,000. Okay, I gave my 5,000. I just give my 5,000 to business. Okay, and in this transaction, you just think business point of view. What you receive? What business receive? Cash. Okay, so business receive cash, but this cash is not business own property. This cash business has to return it back. That's why this 5,000 is called liability. That means capital. Okay, so capital inflow at the same time cash inflow. This is what your first character. When asset increase, then liability also increase. This is your first rule. Asset, when asset increase, asset means cash. So cash is cash called current asset. Okay, so when 5,000 you receive, so one asset increase, at the same time one liability also increase, capital. Okay, see this cash increase, you business receive cash in the name of capital. That's why cash increase, at the same time capital also increase. This is your first rule. See the second transaction. The firm took a bank loan of rupees 8,000. The firm took a bank loan of 8,000. Okay. See this transaction. In this transaction also deal two character. One cash. One character, the firm took a bank loan of 8,000. Bank loan. When you get bank loan, what you receive? Business receive money, you know. Business receive money. Okay, 8,000 comes in. 8,000 rupees comes into the business in the name of bank loan. Okay, va? Okay, that rupees 8,000 is called cash. Bank loan is another character. Bank loan, you have to return it back. So this bank loan is called liability. Okay. So now this is your second rule. When cash increase, that means one asset increase, at the same time liability also increase. This is the same first rule only. We are seeing first rule. Okay, when cash increase, at the same time liability also increase. So this is also your first rule example. Cash increase, at the same time liability also increase. Third example, being purchase a motor vehicle from ABC trading for 2,000. Being purchase a motor vehicle for ABC trading from ABC trading for 2,000. Okay, you purchase one motor from ABC trading. See the entry, you receive motorcycle, so you receive one asset, so asset value increase. At the same time you pay money for that. This is your second character. One asset increase, at the same time another one asset decrease. One asset, motorcycle also asset, cash also asset. Okay, one asset increase, another asset decrease. You take cash and spend and purchase motorcycle. Okay, motorcycle comes in, at the same time cash goes out. This is what one asset increase, at the same time another asset decrease. Being payment of rupees 500 to creditor. You paid creditors. You, for example, you for creditors, to creditor you have to pay 1,000 rupees. Your creditor payment is 1,000 rupees. So in today you just pay 500. Okay, what will you do? Already your creditor amount is 1000. Now today you paid 500. So what you do? What will you do? 1000 minus 500. Remaining 500 is your creditor balance. This is your normal transaction. Okay, so same character only you are going to do here. Being a payment of rupees 500 to creditors. See, in this transaction, liability, same way, the payment rupees. Listen, cash is a cash one transaction and creditor one character. So in this statement, cash one character, creditor one character. Listen. See this? So cash goes out and creditor level also comes down because the total payment is 1000. Now you paid 500. So your liability going to drop out. Your liability going to decrease. This is what? One asset decrease, one liability decrease. One asset decrease, at the same time one liability decrease. This is what being payment of rupees 500 to creditors. So cash decrease, at the same time creditors level also decrease. So being receipt of rupees 3,500 in check from a debtor. So debtor mean that is asset. What do you mean by debtor? Debtor mean that mean who is going to pay money to you because you sell some goods. You sell some goods for credit. You sell some goods for credit. Some people. So some customer you are dealing in credit. That customer after 6 months those people is going to give money to you. Okay, those people are called debtors. Which people is going to pay money to you? Business. That peoples are called debtors. See this, being receipt of 3,500 in check from debtor. You receive money from debtors. Receipt in check. Receipt in check. So your bank balance is going to increase. One asset increase and another asset is decrease. One asset is decreased. One asset is decreased means your bank balance is going to raise. So another asset decrease means your debtor. Debtor is called asset because you are that person is going to give money to you. So debtor is called asset. See, the debtor level is you maintain 5,000. The debtor level is 5,000. So one person paid his money 3,500. So 5,000 minus 3,500. That remaining 1,500 debtor balance only you are going to maintain. So in this character, one asset increase, at the same time another asset decrease. See this? One asset increase, that means cash at bank increase, at the same time another asset decrease. Debtor level is going to decrease. Yes. Okay, it's very simple only.